Welcome back to another Lego City, Mayo City update for the month of February 2026. There are some big additions, and by big, I mean tall additions to the city this month. Because if you have been watching my live streams throughout the week and sometimes on the weekend, you know that we finished building the Friends Community Centre, the Up House, and some other stuff around here. Gabby's dollhouse was already here, but we did make the modifications to the Durburger like I said I would, and so this is how it looks right now. And the first person to tell me in the comments below what in this area I have moved out of the city, I will pin you to the top of the comments. Stay tuned. Hello, it's me, Mayohosko, coming to you at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg, and welcome to my channel. If you want to see more of my Lego, click that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and don't forget to leave a like on this video. So, everything in the city from this road right here all the way down to the end is pretty much unchanged. Haven't done anything with the Friends Mansion, haven't done anything with these buildings and shops right here. The debris pile has gotten a little bit bigger as I've been cycling through some projects, but everything here on down has pretty much changed. So I needed to fix some of the places where I'm storing the pieces from the Grand Hotel. We will rebuild this eventually, and I want to exchange the purple for some pink to look like a Paradisa mock eventually. And I'm even debating if I swap out the tan in it. I'll definitely be getting rid of the gold, but yeah, I'm having some thoughts about that. And I said in the previous update that I would shrink the depth of the Durburger, which I did, and you notice it was on the street corner. Well, now it's over there in between some of this other stuff right here, because I put Carl Fredrickson's house from up on the street corner instead, because it included this little fence side build with the mailbox, and I was struggling how to get this into the city right, so I ultimately concluded this has to be on the corner as presently constructed, which means this is at the end there, and you can see that it fits nicely onto that first generation road base plate right there. And so after I positioned Carl Fredrickson's house on the corner, I finished building the Friends Community Centre, which, if you come down here, is probably 1/6 shorter than the Daily Bugle, which I rebuilt into the Daily Mayo. There's another angle of those buildings side by side. The skyline of this is inflated in height because of the greenhouse and the water tank on top here. And there's also this window washer, which makes it look more taller than what it actually is. And people who were watching my live streams, they know that this is all one big printed 8x16 tile. And because it needed to fit behind here, I had to make some readjustments, which is why I had to move this out of the way a little bit. And I was playing around with different configurations, how to get this onto the sidewalk, because I was having problems with the tree hitting the roof, and I was having problem with Carl's balloons interfering with this wall. So what I decided to do is I decided to have the tyre swing hanging over the road because there's nothing on this road right now. This is just a dead end, so I'm okay with that there for now, but not forever. So I had to accept the fate of that. So you better not want to be a heavy-duty vehicle who gets stuck on this road. There's all sorts of traffic hazards. And also, I decided that instead of trying to get the building out of the way of the balloons, I got the balloons out of the way of the building, because in the original set, unmodified, there's a direct connection between the chimney and the balloons. So the balloons would protrude about to here. So what I did to get the balloons out of the way, while I was sorting my Lego throughout the summer, I got out my Technic pieces and I decided to create a little Technic mechanism to get this to swivel out of the way, and so that can be positioned in a bunch of different ways, but it's on this Technic connection, so it gets out of the way of the building, and that is my solution for now. And I will be modifying almost all of the sets in here if they aren't already modified, so there's always stuff to do. And yeah, those are the big things that I've updated for the city. So I am going back to grad school on the day of uploading this video, which means my summer vacation is over, and it means that I will no longer be doing almost daily streams. Hopefully I'll still be able to stream 3 days a week instead of my 5. We might be able to do 4 days a week eventually, but I won't be able to make that claim on my live streams, which start on any given day at 9 PM Eastern. So that's going to be a change in the schedule because I am going back to grad school. And because I am going back to grad school, I'm not going to make any promises about what I'm going to do for the March update, so you'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I'll see you on my next live stream, which as always is at 9 PM Eastern on select days. And I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. You can invest in me by pledging to me on Patreon, find me on social media on Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Twitter X, Twitch, Pinterest, and much, much more. The music in this video is not owned by me and is licensed by these people. Anytime I am not solely in this video, it is a part of a collaboration. Check out this playlist on the screen right now. YouTube thinks you might enjoy this video that I uploaded, and this is my recent upload. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope you enjoy watching YouTube, and I hope to see you back in my next piece of content.